Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm the partner here responsible for the defective hip litigation. And the reason I'm doing this video is to provide some information about a new case that we're currently looking at. And it involves a hip called the Zimmer ML. There's two versions of it. There's the Zimmer ML, and then there's the Zimmer ML with connective technology. Specifically, the issues that we're looking at, and we've been contacted by several people who have had problems with this hip, is corrosion. What's happening with these hips is that where the ball and the neck connect, they're discovering that the metal parts of the hip are actually corroding inside the body. And what that does is it releases cobalt and chromium ions into the hip joint. So even though these are not what we call metal on metal hips, they're still having the same kinds of problems that metal on metal hips have been exhibiting in other contexts. So this is a brand new litigation. We're looking at it. There are currently about 58 complaints on the FDA website where people have reported problems with what we call metallosis or cobaltism. And essentially what happens is these metal ions come off the hip when it corrodes, and that causes tissue inflammation inside the hip joint. Most doctors will discover this by doing a blood test. They test your blood and see how much cobalt and chromium is in your blood. If it's elevated, then they will typically do what's called a Mars MRI to see if there's tissue damage in the hip. And if you have this process ongoing, this corrosion process, you probably will need a revision surgery to have it corrected. So if you have a Zimmer ML hip and have had any problems with it, we really would like to hear from you. You can reach us at the phone number on the screen, or you can fill out one of our online forms and we'll get back to you right away.